Before the war, I lived in Volivica, in the municipality of Bratunac. My childhood was very happy. We didn't differentiate when it came to nationality, who was a Serb, who was a Muslim, and who was a Croat. On the 7th of May, I went into labour. Everything was blockaded. I couldn't reach a hospital. On the 12th of May, we finally had to leave. We headed through the forest, my late husband and his family, me and my 2-day-old baby. As I had just given birth, I could hardly walk. I begged them to leave me behind so they did not risk their lives, to take my baby and leave me behind. My husband said, "I will carry you, but I won't leave you." 22 days later, through the tough and thorny paths of the forest, we reached Srebrenica. When we arrived, we didn't have anywhere to go. We stayed there in terrible suffering until 1995, hungry and thirsty, exhausted, without clothes, electricity or water. As women, we had to fight like lions in order for our children to survive. Most of the women went through the territories under Serb control to find food to bring back in order to survive. There were women who were going and digging so they could feed their children. I was trying to plant something, carrots or something to give to my child. It was a huge struggle to survive. It was hard, but we had to be strong. In July 1995, Serbs started firing their weapons on the town. The most difficult part for me was when we left the house and arrived at my brother's place near the gas station. There were so many people there we couldn't breathe. My husband gave me a hug and told me, "Look after the children, I must go." I never saw him again. I can never forget that scene at the gas station in Srebrenica. Then the men started heading in a column through the woods under heavy fire. My daughter was 3 years old and she walked all the way to Potocari with me. Her shoes were filled with blood from blisters, but she didn't cry. She didn't say a word. I was carrying my 14-month-old son, but I slipped and dropped him on the asphalt. He wasn't giving any signs of life until my mother took a bottle of water and sprayed him. The war affected me a lot. They killed most of my family, over 20 close relatives of mine. They destroyed entire generations. The war destroyed my soul, my heart. It took the joy from me. It took everything nice from me. They took it from me. They took my youth, my joy, my home, my job. They took everything they could. They took all my human rights. It is important to write, to record, for the sake of history. Our children and youth will learn the lessons from this war, from our stories. It's simple, ordinary people get hurt and lose everything. I appeal to the young people to socialize together, to talk, and to build their futures and this country.